So hi everyone, I've just finished the healing and it was really beautiful. And so when I say the healing, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll need to see the other video that goes with this, which I shade it, the last few times I've done it, I always shade it because I feel the card I'm going to pull may help everyone that isn't involved in the distance healing. But remember, there's always healing in all of these videos anyway, so you're getting some sort of healing. And it's always a divinely timed, destined contract anyway, if you're receiving healing. If you're just booking a session and if you're receiving group healing, it's the people that are meant to when you're meant to, kind of thing. Anyway, blah 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 blah. I'm very peaceful and sleepy from that. And I'm not actually going to go to sleep, although it's like just after 11 here now and I'm finished it. I'm not going to go to sleep right away. I'm going to continue tidy my room because I'm on a roll and I'm not sleepy yet. So I'm sleepy, but I'm not. So you know what I mean? I feel once I do a wee bit more tidying up, then I'll be able to go to sleep. Anyway, I'm going to describe a little bit what I've done before I pull a card, and I'm just wondering whether the card's going to wow me. Yeah, so it was really beautiful because it's a Taurus full moon, and Taurus is an earth sign. I led us all on the shamanic journey, which is what I usually do, and because it's a very small group of people that are receiving the healing, I don't always do it this way, but I have the last few times because I can do that. When it's more people, I won't be able to be so specific, but I basically invited us all to set our own personal intentions and then explained that we're all sitting, it's always sitting in a circle, a healing circle. And sometimes it's around a campfire. It was a campfire, but then it changed to, there was a fire there, but basically, and it's based on something that I've literally done this in my shamanic work, where because it's Taurus is an earth sign, I invited each of us to dig a hole and scream into the hole everything that's holding you back. And by the way, having literally done that is really powerful. So basically, yeah, held space for each of us to do that. You know, said to each person, like I done it, and then I said to each person, and so there was that, and then so by the time we went for each person, that happened. So that was the letting go part of the full moon, and then the setting intentions was really interesting. Again, it's something I've done before, and it was putting an offering out with using tobacco because tobacco is a sacred plant, and like with a peace pipe. So yeah, so basically, yeah, and just set our intention. So yeah, so I mean, it was really magical when I was holding space for it, but now I'm describing it. I guess you had to be there. So, and the people that received the healings, whether you realize it or not, your souls were present, and it was beautiful. Right. So let's just see. So to go with what I've just said, and what and you know, to help the people that receive the healing, and just to, you know, for us to sort of make some sort of meaning if we even need to do that, or you know, whatever we all need to hear. And again, if it helps other people beyond people that receive the healing, even better as well. Right, so what do we need to know? Self-sabotage. Oh, how interesting. Wow. Not seen that card for ages, and that actually really does fit. Christ, that is going to... So the reason why it fits is because, like, well, it's it's private. Although I'm doing the shamanic journey, like when I done my own stuff, and then, but I was getting a sense of what people were letting go of and what they were calling in, and I would say it is a lot to do with this, you know, because I see all the time, like this is like Twinflames all do this. Everybody, fucking human beings who thought we all self-sabotage. Everybody's got this part of them, and this is, remember, it's quite convenient for me that this Spirit are great at advertising my work. It's hilarious because I'm, you know, me is, well, I'm going to give myself credit actually. You know, I am, we'll put it this way, I know a lot about all of that kind of stuff, and I have spent years learning all of it. And sometimes I think I haven't done anything with it, but actually I have. I just do it in my own way, like in a genuine way, you know. But it's funny because I really would say spirit promote the work that I do. But the way that I promote the work that I do is just by sharing, you know, these stories of client testimonials, or, you know, better when my clients can to do that as well, the ones that are able to do that. And that's where you'll be seeing more videos of people sharing their experience. But yeah, self-sabotage, it's a massive part of the twin flame journey. It really is, because it's like when you really want something so badly or someone so badly, it can be absolutely fucking terrifying, because it's like, and this is what I could feel going on for a lot of people as well. It's like, oh, I really want that person, but what if I fuck it up when I get them? Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of feeling, to sort of simplify it. 555 big changes, you know, because it's such a big change. And I can see that, you know, that can apply to twin flame dynamics. And again, that isn't just divine masculines to divine feminines, that's divine feminines to divine masculines too. I really want to make that clear. It doesn't matter whether you're a man, woman, whatever identifies, anyone can be anything, you know what I mean? That covers it all. And also I can see how this ties in with what I was sharing about my counselling client that I finished with recently, that I spoke about at the end of another video. It was like, yeah, you can just choose to stay in a job, especially it's even harder if you do like your job, but it was the stress was mounting up, because is that, yeah, better the devil you know. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like if you know what you're doing like the back of your hand, and the money's great and whatever, or even when you know what I mean, even when the money's not great, like, because I can think of loads of people in my life, whether it's professionally or personally, that the money wasn't great at all. In fact, it was really shit. In fact, I can think of jobs where I've done that, but you loved your job. With me, it was more being childcare jobs. I fucking loved what I was doing, so much so I would have done it for free, and they fucking knew that and took advantage of it. And that was really from the word go I started working in childcare. That is what childcare is like, full stop, in this part of the world. I don't know about anyone else. And it's so funny because when I'm talking about childcare, I'm getting drawn to my niece's little doll in the little kid high chair thing. Yeah, anyway, right, okay, let's read this card because I don't want it to be too long. But yeah, self-sabotage can mean many things to many people. And oh, right, and look, that is a full moon. I mean, the light's not very good here, but that is a full moon behind her as well. And it is a full moon now, pretty much. By the time you're watching this, you may be watching it on the full moon eclipse. And that's actually, oh, that's my stomach, if you can hear that rumble in there. And that's an eagle. Is that an owl or an eagle? No, it's an eagle. Is it an owl? An eagle? It's not really too clear in that picture, but in this one it's a bit more clear. Become conscious of how your inner saboteur functions. You're about to sabotage a big opportunity. Oh, no, you're not though, because you found this. Now is the time to stop procrastinating and cease focusing your energy on why you are unworthy of wonderful, enriching experiences. Okay, drop the mic. I'm wowed already. Remember the intention for the healing, the group intention for the healing. I nearly titled it that, but I didn't. I actually originally titled it Focus, or so whatever I put in the title of the last one. Focus, and then I put something about being worthy, but I think I then reworded it to valuing yourself, but same thing. So because that's what the Taurus full moon is about. So yeah, you know what I mean, healing unworthiness, which is what you're doing in your dark night of soul. And you may not be in your dark night of soul anymore, but a lot of you are. When you connect to the saboteur archetype, you begin to recognise all the ways you pass up interests and opportunities and relationships, which would be an important one for twin flames, which could make you grow, learn, evolve, and become fulfilled. But see how that's relevant, that I keep referring back to my client who's already married to her twin flame, but the things where she could self-sabotage are different areas, you know what I mean? The saboteur is terrified of change and guards your heart from that which is meaningful to you. And again, this is what I said on the one before I done the healing. Your ego protects you from things. You know, it's trying to protect you. It's trying to do a good thing, but really it can stop you from having the most amazing things in your life, like your twin flame, you know, your dream job, dream friend, you know what I mean? You just, yeah. So, and we all do it somewhere. With the misguided belief that if you don't try, you can't fail. There we go. I mean, that one just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It forgets that if you don't escape from your comfort zone, you cannot succeed and experience the love and joy which would fill you. And I mean, I'm literally embodying right now as I'm reading this. The South Node in Scorpio is woe is me, I'm going to stay in the pain. The pain of the past is what I know. This is what I expect. This is what I experience. I deserve this. You know, real victim, but I'm talking like the darkest of the dark. That's South Node and Scorpio. And if you've got your South Node and Scorpio, you may be even worse about that. And you have all my love. I know loads of people with that. In fact, quite a few of my close friends have got that. Which is probably why they're my close friends when you think about it, because I'm really going to be able to help people through this and clients. And then the opposite of that, so that's your comfort zone, basically, is being in the pain. I know it's crazy, but it's true. And what would be uncomfortable is for you to be valued, to be cherished, to be nourished, to be comfortable in a good way, like. And I think it might be 11:11. My clock's a bit fast in here, but they just pulled my eyes up to 11:11 in my clock in my living room. And it just reached 11 minutes when I said that. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's more comfortable being the pain is what I'm getting. But it's like the North Node is about the collective destiny, or if there's 11:11 now in the timer, it's time for change. You know, that's why it just reached 11:11 when I was saying that. And oh fuck, there's another reference to the 11th of November. I'm telling you. It might not be everyone, but well, it's not going to be everyone. But there's going to be huge shifts for a lot of twin flames on 11:11. It's either an internal shift, and for some people it will be something actually moving forward in the physical. So you know, update us if you can do that, or keep it to yourself if you know it's wise for everyone to keep it to themselves. But tell me, come on, for fuck's sake, tell me I'm helping you. 11:44. I'm only joking. You tell me when you want to tell me. Right. So. On the lighter side, the Saboteur can help you connect to your intuition and help you to listen to your deeper wisdom. It can assist you in deciphering a potentially dangerous situation from an exciting one. Yes, and again, that's why we don't bash the ego. We need our ego, so don't listen to the false light. You know, oh, I'm so spiritual and everything's love and light and all that. But like, I don't know why I put in that voice, but you know what I'm saying? It's like you need the balance of the light and the dark. You need the shadow as well. Your ego is trying to protect you from harm, but you need to just sort of reassure your ego. It's like, look, you know, I've got this. Actually, this is going to make my life better. Like going towards my twin flame is going to make my dreams come true. It's not going to sort everything out in my life, but it's sure as fuck going to make me a lot happier than what I am now, surrounded by people like that. Because look at the people like this goes for if you're a woman or a man or whatever you identify. Look, do they look like the best of friends? I'm getting that the person that's like got their hand on that person, whether it's a man or a woman, is like, where do you think you're going? You know what I mean? And do they look happy? No, she looks fucking miserable, whether that's a woman or a man. Right. Here's an action for you, and then I'm going to crack on with not sabotaging and leaving the fucking piles of crap around my house that I've done for years, and you know, momentarily stop and do it again, stop doing it. I've had enough of that shit. Like seriously, I'm cleaning up like a mofo. Right, so I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. So close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and become conscious of where in your body you feel like you're limiting yourself. Place your hands on that part of your body, knowing that as you're doing that, I'm sending you the healing and the light codes for you to do something about that. And you've got the power to heal yourself in this moment as well. Visualize your Saboteur archetype. It may look similar to this card or like a shadow aspect of yourself. And remember, Scorpio season is the shadow. Ask this part of yourself to show you how you miss out on or sabotage your relationships, career, money, health, and any other aspects of your life where you're not fulfilled. Become aware of your patterns. It's on page 11 as well, I'm not even kidding. So again, another reference to the 11th. Make a commitment to yourself to start focusing on your strengths rather than your weaknesses and welcome new experiences into your life. And open your eyes. And remember, if you're not aware of this, right, if you're new around here, I'm not shitting you, that is exactly, and I mean exactly what I help people do. 1444, 144. This is why I fucking put 144 at the end of Crystal Clear Visions, because it's just all the time, guys, isn't it? Like, and the people that follow me for years know that. But yeah, that's originally, you know, when I started this work, I was reading people's astrology and I activated their soul's blueprint. And it was a lot of the time when we were doing the astrology, I'd be getting drawn at the time about, oh, look, it's 444, it's 144. And it's like, again, like I said, on a lot of people's awakening, that is how I helped them awaken, was them drawing my attention to numbers, me drawing. And again, a lot of these people that were not getting drawn to numbers like that before they came into contact with me. And like I said before in loads of videos, loads of people get drawn to that themselves now. It's just more and more and more people are awakening. But when I first started my work professionally, like 8 years ago now, you know, there just wasn't a lot of people that were getting this stuff. So, and it's even changed in the way that I do it. You know, I'll get drawn and I'll mention when I'm recording these videos or when I'm doing client sessions, we'll often get drawn at the numbers and stuff. But yeah, they made me focus on different ways to help you, which is really just listening to you and channeling and the fact that I got drawn to 16 minutes there, which I don't usually get drawn to that, it's reminding me of Tower card. There's big tower moments, big changes, and potentially, you know, it can seem like really terrible changes initially happening. But remember that what I just said is an eclipse. And I've got a tarot here from earlier, so I'm just going to kind of half-heartedly move these about, shuffle them. That'll be freaky if the tower comes out, eh? But it's kind of like, so something might seem like really bad at the time, kind of like, you know, when I can think of my life and, you know, when friendships have disintegrated, or, you know, if you can ever think about when you've broken up with someone, you know, and if you didn't realise at the time it was right and then you realise later, you realise further down the line. So especially when any kind of relationships are breaking down right now, remember, eclipses, when things are breaking down, eclipses, because it's not for your highest good. So it's the best way to put it. Right, okay, that'll do. What do we need to know to go with what I just said? What is this? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, where are you investing? You know, are you valuing yourself? Are you, you know, investing in these kind of friendships where people are being controlling and they're a bit scary looking? Wait a minute, let's put that on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, now we're the light of the full moon. See what I'm doing? It's just kind of, yeah, the light of the full moon. Oh, that's actually really symbolic. That's fucking cool. It's like, look, you can't see there. You can't see, if this is you can't see what these people are really like. Let's put the light of the full moon on them. Oh, good. Look, and that person's in shock. It's like they're, again, it reminds me of the fucking Little Mermaid when Prince Eric is fucking hypnotised. Or it's like the other things in the world where people have been fucking had dark hypnosis on them to act differently. Oh, that's scary. Right. Yeah, where are you investing? Make sure you're investing in connections that you are going to get, you know, a return on, basically. Is a bit, oh, look, yeah. And when we're talking about love here, because a lot of, many people are reminiscing about the past. Someone from a twin flame from the past, to be specific, for many people. And again, like I said, oh God, this came up. Where did this come up? Oh, this came up in one of the videos I haven't published yet. Because I remember, it was the one I done today. I remember saying you might have actually known your twin flame when you were younger. I mean, these are, obviously, they're really young. And for some people that might be relevant, but it's just like younger. And it's just, but this is about basically reminiscing on the past. Usually to do with love. And yeah, look, divine, this is the Emperor. So that's, to me, is like divine masculine, but in reverse. And they're telling me two things about this. Divine masculines, regardless of gender, cannot be the Emperor. They cannot be in their divine masculine energy when they're around. Oh yeah, so this is putting another spin on it. When, so say that, this is confusing, but say you're a divine masculine, but you're a man, right? This could be you. And then this can be, like, I suppose, like, two people, or this could even be, just like connections aren't good for you, whatever that is, romantic or friends or even family in some cases, whatever, right? But it's just, if that's for people that are in romantic things, but it doesn't always need to be romantic. It can be just friends around you that aren't good for you, that haven't got your best intentions. But when you move towards the past love or the twin flame, and the past doesn't need to be literal past in this life, it can be past life, so it makes sense either way. Then you can step into being divine masculine. And remember, you don't need to be a man to be divine masculine. You could be a woman. It's just stepping up. saying no to people, having boundaries, taking control over your life and not letting this, because this person's like, they're both holding this woman back. Or this can be people holding a man back from where he's meant to be or where she's meant to be. Oh God, that's really deep.